a difference between being complacent and content. Let me say that one more time. There is a big difference between being complacent and content when we're talking about taking your time. One of my favorite heroes right now is Maxine Waters. She always says, reclaiming my time, reclaiming my time. That's because what I need to understand is, am I content with, I'm working here in this job right now and all the resources that they have available to me. And ADM, if you're looking for opportunities, they give us free languages to learn. They give us LinkedIn Learning for free. All these things that hopefully will excite us to be able to take this journey of personal development for where we want to go. We have this thing called a career ladder or a navigator that shows you where you are and the skill sets you need to go to the next level. A lot of us, you don't know what your next level is yet. Thank you. She said, girl, I'm right here. But a lot of that is because I don't understand yet what I want to do. And I haven't taken the time personally to make that decision yet. Checks are good. Amen.
Amen.
Woo! If y'all can act like y'all don't appreciate them, when the mortgage comes, checks are good. But purpose is so much better. That when I'm in job and I can connect paycheck and purpose, my goodness, that's when you come home. Today, I was at work and we were working on this program and we got it done. And remember that person I was telling you back to act like they were struggling? Today, they stepped up and they were talking and they felt so empowered. You remember. Because it actually had impact because we took the time. But the second bullet is key to, I'm looking at my watch. Y'all keep me on time. Patience and persistence over rushing to success. Have you ever went up the ladder so quick and then you looked and it's like, how can I take a parachute and just jump off? Thank you. Thank you for the awareness. Because sometimes we went up that ladder because somebody told us to versus we wanted to. And so what does success look like? Well, to be successful, I got to be in the C-suite. And to get in the C-suite, I got to go do this. I don't even like doing it. But to get to the C-suite, I'm going to go ahead and do that because that's where I want to be. I think that's where I want to be because all the money's right there. And then we rush. And then we miss out on life. Because sometimes when we put others' objectives or what we think success looks like ahead of that, we rush to that. And then we burn out. LinkedIn Learning did this survey of 5,000 Americans, specifically women. In the 5,000 women, 76% said they were burnt out. He tall, I'll just make sure y'all saw that. Of the 5,000 women, they did a sample in LinkedIn Learning. And of the 5,000, 76% said they were burnt out. Y'all ain't got to raise your hands. Your face is telling on you right now. Y'all, some of y'all nodding, some of y'all went like this, like some of y'all. That's because we're rushing through life versus enjoying life. What's the adage? I don't work to live, or which is it the reverse? I don't live to work, but I work to live, or is it the reverse? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But majority of us are doing it so that we, because of what we see or somebody told us was success. Did the boss in you say that? Or again, somebody told you that? When was the last time you even stopped? Not those vacations where you go on your vacation for 5 days. Y'all got 5 days of everything in there. Every day is did that you need a vacation from your vacation. Not that one. But the vacation of stillness. To really understand, am I happy? When is the last time you took time to even grow in health? I mean, because think about it, majority of us, it ain't because you can't cook, you don't have time to cook. Right? I don't know about y'all, but I miss COVID. That was let me tell you the reasons why I know I'm so sorry for y'all. First of all, I got to work from home 5 days a week. Love it. But I cooked every single day. At noon, I went and took walks that I normally wouldn't be able to do. I took naps. And then I would wake up refreshed and could go all night. They'd be like, are you online? Yeah, because these ideas are flowing. I don't even know why I'm up, but I mean, you know, since I'm here and can't go nowhere, I'm feeling it. I lost weight, then I picked all of it back up and a couple extra now that we bagged. Because now I done got back into the rut of it. And so this is speaking to me as well as it is to you. So let's keep moving. Y'all all right? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? So this is one of my favorite quotes. It says, you can't make big moves if you are easily stumped by small thinking. If everybody's doing the thinking for you anyway, how can you be big? You done given over I was talking to some people outside about the book. You've literally given your authority over to other people to dictate what your rights are. Take your stuff back because you are a whole what? We are a whole boss. So we're moving. So some key strategies to shine. Do some self-reflection. In my book, I actually take people through this thing called inventorying your skill sets. When was the last time you inventoried your skill set? Or the only time you ever even think about your skill set is if you lose your job or might go to a new one. When was the last time you inventoried and self-reflected? Uh-oh. You ain't got to say it out loud. Your face tells it all. Why is it important? You need to understand your strengths and your weaknesses. Let's leave the weaknesses on the side for a second. The more that you understand your strengths, the better you should be propelled and feel free that when people come to you, you can actually I know how to do this. I can actually volunteer to do this. Once I understand all of those, you can walk in your authority. I'm a SME. For those that don't know, subject matter expert. But then when I understand my weaknesses, I don't even try to, for me, let me tell you, because I may not look like it, I'm 52 years old. And I don't even worry about my weaknesses some more. I go find somebody that my weakness is their strength and we partner. Remember, this is called collaborator, right? That's what the theme is, right? That's why you network, because now you operate fully in your strengths and allow somebody else to partner with them to actually support your weaknesses. And as you start collaborating with them, they actually educate you on what your weakness was, and now you're growing new strengths. So you need to inventory, do some self-reflection. Continuously learn. If you're in IT, that's why we joined this, right? We always like to be on the cutting edge of something. Ooh, it's new. Right? You know, tell your friends, everybody in your family think you are the most smartest everything, and because they don't know how to use Google yet. But we stay curious and open to new experiences. The AI. Listen, that ChatGPT has said some things to me and fixed some things for me. I was like, that's some good stuff. We should use that. If you're not, shame on you. It's right there, just like Google. And then build relationships. Did we just talk about, look, the building relationships go right back to that self-reflection on those weaknesses. All of us have opportunities that you're in. If you walk out of here today and you have not built at least 5 new friends, shame on you. Who didn't bring a business card? Come on, now this ain't time to be shamed. Okay, open up your apps right now. I'm finna help you. Pick up your phone, go to your app store or whatever. Child's at PlayStation, no. App store and something else. Android users, what is it called? There it is. And pull up this app called Hi Hello. It's a digital business card. And all the person has to do, once you fill in your information, all they can do is take their camera and it automatically imports over to their phone. And then it'll ask them, do you want to connect? And it'll send their information back to your phone. Hi, hello. Hi, hello. Because we're going to build our network and build these relationships. Somebody in here has the next thing that's going to help you propel. You just haven't asked them yet. But what you're going to say? Hi. Hello. Okay. Okay. Y'all good?
Yeah.
We're developing our boss mindset because we're built for opportunity, success, and service, okay? So then my next one of my favorite quotes is be confident, be powerful, and move like a boss. How many of you right now recognize you have lost something about your confidence? Okay? We all have to, it happens, but we don't get stuck, okay? Let me just, remember that content and complacement, let's go back to that. Contentment says, this is where I am right now, but this is not where I plan to stay. This is the place right now that may be a stepping stone to my next growth spurt. And so everything that they're offering me, even if they're considered great, I'm going to take everything they have for me so that the thing that I really want to do, I've gotten these skills for free, and we going up next. Everybody get that? Complacency says, well, at least I get a check. I know all of these, not talking to none of y'all, ADM, close your ear. I know all these fools. I done figured out how to work in this system. They give us a pension plan and a 401k. Listen, times is hard. Right now, this ain't the time to be shaking and moving. I'm just going to sit right here and take it. How many of you know, and you just do your eye thing that you keep been doing to me this whole time. You ain't got to raise your hand. Just do the eye thing you keep doing. That you know that you have been sitting in complacency versus being content. Thank you for the eye things. Thank you. I appreciate it. I saw it. But I need you to build your confidence. And I'm just going to refer to another workshop. They said you need to get your own personal board of directors. That there are people that are going to tell you you are great. They know your strengths, so they're going to actually try to put your name. Why is LaShonda here today? How did I get here? Her name is Shannon Cope and Ann Rogers and Liz and all these other people, because I went, Shannon, and telling them, you need to have her. I did their International Women's Day. She was a sponsor. She was like, y'all need LaShonda. When they started trying to figure out who was their MC, they was like, did y'all not ask LaShonda? Because of this thing of, because I showed up in my authentic self and in confidence, it keeps opening doors. There's a lady, I don't know if she's in this room, she's from Cleveland. She was like, we need to duplicate you. No, you don't. You bring me to Cleveland, girl. So we're making those boss moves, okay? So, I got 5 minutes and I'm going to use them and then we're going to walk up. So in final words, you are blessed with skills and talents. You need to take your time to make sure that you understand what your skills and talents. In my book, if you get it, if you don't get it, I want you to write on yourself, write on your pads. You need to understand what your skills are. You need to understand your talents so that when people ask you what you do, what you want to do, you can actually speak from a place of knowledge about who you are. Secondly, inventory and execute. Now that I know what I want to do and I've taken my skills and talents, I need to be working in them. Stop sitting on the sideline. Stop it. Okay. Stop comparing and start preparing. That's what they succeeded at. What do you want to do? If you keep comparing yourself to them all day, what are you going to be? Unless their name is exactly your name, it's not your twin. Stop comparing. What do you want to do? And you start executing and preparing for next. We're getting out. We've been complacent. We have. But now we need to move to contentment. We're still here, but this is not where we're going to stay. Okay? And then we need to take time to shine. Not just for your personal success, but also, again, because we want to empower others. I told somebody a while ago that I believe some of the strangest things that have happened in my life, some of them quite tragic, weren't meant to kill me, but they were meant to prepare me for those who were coming behind me that aren't currently strong enough to handle it. I survived so they could. And so for some of you in corporate America today, women in IT, men, hello, we are actually in the place that we're at today. And if you really look at yourself and how powerful that you survived, you're breathing, which means you still have purpose, somebody is waiting for you to go so they can go too. Take a moment, see yourself, and then always remember, y'all know what's getting ready to happen, right? That was so weak. Maybe I need to count it off. Hold on. 1, 2, 3.
I am the boss.
One more time.
I am the boss.
One more time.
I am the boss.
And I need you to operate in that. It's not something you just said, it's something who you truly are. Okay? My name is LaShonda Ewing. Thank you for this opportunity.